What's up, Chester Hill Cultural family? Welcome back to another episode of Chester Hill Cultural. We are back with everyday pop culture, entertainment, and beyond. With a little bit of Latino spice, I'm your host, John Patterson, aka JP. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about in my opinion, one of the most best Super Bowl performances of all time, Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance. Yes, time performance for this year. Everything from the set list, set design, special guests, the meaning behind it, as well as like just the cultural impact that like Super Bowl halftimes had overall. So let's get into it. Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime wasn't just a performance, it was un grand direction about America, especially nowadays, more than ever with the latest politics and debates. Kendrick Lamar put on a show talking about how people should be people and we shouldn't change the way we act or the way we are as people by just conforming to the American game. He really set that standard with this performance, with the red, white, and blue of the American flag, just the whole symbolism and more of that. It was amazing. Like, I loved it. I love Kendrick Lamar, not that I love storytelling. So when he was telling the story, I was living. Like, that was amazing. He had Samuel L. Jackson play Uncle Sam. That was iconic. I did not expect Samuel Jackson to be there. Like, I knew Kendrick Lamar was gonna do something maybe political or something maybe like to speak out about something, because, you know, he always talks about that. He's one of the artists that always like speaks out about stuff. But for him to bring like Samuel L. Jackson and also to have like this platform to tell like this story was amazing. And I love like the pacing of it. Like, it went through like different, mostly from his new album, but like each song represented something. Like, in the beginning, he started with Poetry of Justice. If I mispronounce it, that's just me. But like, he started with that, and then he led into like, then like having Samuel Jackson like talk and say like, well, this is a halftime show. We need to be considerate. We need to be like the whole like playing America's game. Like, like the whole like with America, it's like the whole thing of like conservancy, or the whole thing of like, yes, everyone is American, but at the same time, like we all have to be one identity, or we all have to be like this one whole person. But that's not what America's about. And Kendrick Lamar really proved that with his performance, as well as, I loved it as well. Like when Samuel Jackson said, we need to change the pace. Let's do what the audience want. And then he started performing with the one and only SZA. SZA was there. She killed it as well. Their songs, oh my God. I love Luther. And as well, I love All of the Stars. Those are my two favorite songs from both of them, like when they do collabs. As well as just like that whole symbolism of like, I don't like that whole symbolism of hip hop, or like under music of self-expression, that, it's too much. We can't express ourselves. Like, I don't know if we get that because we're like the younger generation, but every time like we listen to rap music or like or type of music, like the old, like this whole thing of, we are rebellion. This is a rebellion. Like, that's not it. We're expressing ourselves through art, and rap is art. And Kendrick Lamar literally said it in his performance. Like, I'm not gonna conform. Like, yes, he does R&B and stuff, but he wasn't gonna conform. Especially after that, Samuel Jackson was said something like, this is what America needs. We need simplicity. We need simple. Keep it to the status quo. Don't break the status quo. And the way Kendrick Lamar went straight into Humble, that was everything. For him to go straight into Humble, to be like, nah. Yes, we are US citizens, all of us are people, but at the same time, I'm gonna be proud of who I am, and you need to be humble. Like the whole thing of everyone sit down and be humble, especially in this time in America. Like that song was really impactful, more than ever, you can say. Because like the whole thing like lately with America and the whole like politics, like you really realize like, wow, like some people don't sit down and be humble. Like if you see what's going on in the world, like that song literally represents what's going on right now. Like take the time to sit down, be humble and reflect. Like a lot of people don't do that. As well as, oh my God, he did like Peekaboo. I'm gonna talk about the set design real quick, but the set design was so good because he made it look like a game, like tic-tac-toe, like literally America is a game. If you want to get your way in life, you play the game. If you don't play the game, or AKA if you don't fit the status quo, you're not a part of the game. And I loved how he just represented that. Like he didn't need to say that much about it. That performance kind of just showed it all. And least of all, the most important part, he was teasing it the whole time. You know, a lot of people thought he was not gonna do it, but he did it. He performed They Are Not Like Us. Oh my God. The way the whole crowd was singing everything, especially when he brought Serena Williams, Drake's ex, to just dance on stage. That, I'm sorry, but in my opinion, Kendrick won with that. I don't know how Drake is gonna come back from this. Like, I feel like, I don't know, but like that performance just kind of cultivated everything, as well as it was 113 million people worldwide tuning in. He dissed Drake on, not national, worldwide television. That's crazy. As well as making such a big political statement in a worldwide performance. And I know a lot of people are debating like, oh, I didn't really like it. It wasn't like, he did play some of his old songs. He did big sets. But for me, when it comes to the Super Bowl performance, and this is my hot take, I think we need to stop expecting, yes, it's a Super Bowl halftime performance, but we need to stop expecting giant fireworks, light displays, 50 million dancers. Because if it's a story that's told simply like that, and pretty much everyone got the message, that's amazing. You don't need to do this whole like giant show. If you can perform and do a performance. Also, he had about 20 to 15 minutes. He ain't gonna get to all his songs. That's something else with the Super Bowl. Like, people think like all these artists cannot do all their hits because they only have 20 minutes. If that's the case, then each artist is gonna only perform 2 minutes of each of their songs, and then it's like a mashup. It's not a performance. But that's pretty much my opinion on it. So thank you guys so much for listening in today. And hopefully you guys have a lovely weekend, and go Birds, we won. So hopefully I see a lot of you guys downtown. A lot of you got downtown for the party, people celebrating. We're gonna have a lot of fun this weekend. Trust me, Philadelphia. And I will see you again next time, mi gente. Bye.